everyone. Charles Walhingford back again with another cigar pairing. And today, I think I have a special pairing. Yes, today I have, starting with the distilled aged spirit, the Balvenie Caribbean Cast 14 year. Alongside of that is the Cuban Diplomatico. Oh, this is going to be a nice one. The, the, uh, the Balvenie or the Balvenie, it was something I was trying to shy away from, and then I had had a couple samples of it, and I was like, I was stupid from shying away from that, and that would make a good pairing distilled aged spirit. And I definitely believe that that was a good distilled aged spirit to pair with a Cuban cigar. Nothing to take away from Nicaraguan, Dominican, and those other great cigars, but some distilled aged spirits pair better. A lot of times it's a single malt Scotch pair better with a Cuban cigar. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back in a couple seconds for you, maybe an hour or more for me. I'll see you then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back in the getting close to the last third. It's been a great experience. I've enjoyed this Diplomatico or Diplomaticos and the Balvenie Caribbean Cast. They both are great, great pairs together. Right away, I'll tell you right now, 95. 95 scoring. So when you have a 95 score, you have something special. Like I said before, this is a great experience. And before I get into the pairing itself, let me talk about the Balvenie. First of all, I was kind of on the fence trying this. I saw it in the store many times for quite a while, and I said, I don't want to do this. This to me at first it was sacrilege. A single malt Scotch shouldn't be put in a rum cask for its final aging process. But I thought about it. It was like, wait a minute. A lot of the single malt scotches, a lot of the bourbons, a lot of the even rums do that. One of my favorite distilled aged spirits of all time, the Ron Zacapa XO, is finished in a cognac cask. One of my favorite bourbons of all time, the Joseph A. Magnus, is finished in sherry cask. So why not? Why not have something that's finished in a rum cast? And what does a rum like to give out? What flavors of rum brings to the table? Vanilla. I love vanilla. I love vanilla when it's a note in a single, in a still aged spirit. And this is pretty damn good. So what flavors I'm getting out of that? I'm getting, of course, vanilla, but the orange peel, and it is a Highland, if I'm not mistaken, Highland or Speyside, because it does have a little bit of peat. So I believe it's a Highland. If I'm wrong, Speyside and Highland tend to blend together anyway, but it has a little bit of peat, just enough peat. I don't really care for peat, but I like it as an accent, and it's a great accent to go with that vanilla. So you got that little bit of a marmalade or orange peel. You have the vanilla, and you have a little bit of peat. Makes for a very, very pleasant single malt Scotch, and along with that, it has a 43% of alcohol by volume. I added water. Adding the water, it's really, really smooth. It was already smooth without it, but adding that water really helped a lot. Anytime you have a distilled aged spirit and it's over 40, add water. That's my advice to you. Always add water, and just a drop, not more than that. I add a tablespoon. That's all I added, and that was enough. Now let's talk about the Diplomaticos. Diplomaticos is a Diplomaticos number 2 that I'm smoking right now. It is very similar to a Monte Cristo number 2. In all actuality, it is a cheaper, lower level Monte Cristo. That's basically what it is. If you know anything about Habanos, they have a full monopoly of Cuban cigars, and I can't tell you that this is truly they share the same build and ingredients, if that's the right way to put it. It does mimic a Monte Cristo number 2, just it's not as potent in flavor, and it doesn't have that punch that the Monte Cristo number 2 has, as far as the notes that you're going to pull out. It is a little bit milder. It's not as strong in flavor. Not when I'm talking about strength in flavor, not talking about strength in which if this is a medium full or what have you. This, by the way, this is a medium, mild to medium cigar. So this is a light cigar. It would be pretty good for a new cigar smoker, but the price also is less than a Monte Cristo. So you're gonna have not as much potency in flavor as a Monte Cristo, but you're also getting a lower price. What the flavors are you getting? The Monte Cristo has a lot of cedar. This has a good amount, a dominant flavor of cedar, premium tobacco, and whenever you have a Cuban cigar, you have that creaminess, and that is very apparent here. You have that Cuban creaminess. Very good cigar. Excellent cigar. Highly, highly recommend it. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. The Balvenie, I give that a 4 out of my rating of 1 to 5. And if you're not familiar with me, my ratings go from 1 to 5. A 1 is good. A 5 is so good that you don't even tell people about it, or you don't share it. So that's the range, and I give this Diplomaticos a 3. Great, great cigar, great distilled aged spirit. So let's talk about the pairing. As I said before, I give this a 95. So when you have a 95, it is a perfect pairing. It goes together excellent. It goes together like they were meant to be. And a 95 has something extra. On my ratings, a 90 is a perfect pairing. Once you get to 95, you get to the point where it's giving you new flavors, additional flavors that you would not have had if you had it completely by itself, with the cigar by itself, the distilled aged spirit by itself. It has a new flavor or a new experience, and that is, it's giving me like it's a baked good. It's like, how do I want to say this? This is almost like if you could have a smoky orange meringue pie. You know, you have a lemon meringue pie, you have an orange meringue pie. That's what you're getting. It's that creaminess and the vanilla and everything else. It gives. I can almost taste the crust. I can almost taste the meringue on top, and the orange, a little bit of an orange in there, giving that a orange meringue pie. That's what I'm getting when I put these two together, and it is spectacular, guys. I think this is probably the highest ranking of my first of 2018. I think this is my first 2018 when I did a single malt Scotch, and this was a great choice. Highly recommend both of these, but of course the Balvenie, try it. The 14-year Caribbean Cast, definitely try that. Try the Diplomaticos, and it's going to be at a lower price than the Monte Cristo, so that's an idea too. You might save some money, but together, 95, perfect pairing. Gotta try this. Last thing I want to hit on, how should you take this pairing? First, go ahead and drink. Just a little sip. And then take a puff. Worked out great. Worked out great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked this video. I hope this helped you out for your choice of pairings, or maybe a distilled aged spirit, or maybe just the cigar, or if you just want to pair, this is a great pairing. I'll see you on the next video. I hope you watch my other videos. I'm pretty much doing exclusively cigar videos these days. If you know anything about me, I did watch and cigar videos. Now it's pretty much just cigar videos, and I'm thankful that for those of you who stayed with me, thank you for staying with me. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, share the video if you like that much, and if this is your first time watching me, make sure you subscribe. Oh, don't forget to leave a comment down below. I'm Charles Walhingford, and this Balvenie 14-year Caribbean Cast and the Diplomatico's Cuban cigar are how I spent my money. Or is how I spent, I don't know. That's how I spent my money.